says missile meat.
Meat muscle.
No, it's missile meat.
Missile muscle?
It's missile meat.
A jock strap. What is that?
That was her missile meat.
It was like she was wearing something red, but there was something white in the middle.
That was her underwear.
No.
That was her underwear holding up the missile meat.
That's disgusting. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ashley Trevino slinging around her Wait.
Muscle?
No. Shh. Ashley Trevino slinging around her missile meat. It's not funny. Okay. Shh. It's a little funny. Okay. We can do this. Okay. Shh. Ashley Trevino. Shh. Okay. It's okay. Ashley Trevino slinging around. What's it called? Missile me. It's not funny.
Missile me? Ashley Trevino slinging around her missile meat. What the fuck?
Okay. This is a whole minute. Okay, I wasted like 5 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
Ready? Go. Ashley Trevino slinging around her missile meat and the breakup that broke the internet. Did I say it? Is it funny?
Yeah. Missile meat?
Okay. I said it once. Let me say it again.
And then you gotta show it. Boom.
No. I'm going to show it. Don't worry. All right, here we go. Ashley Trevino slinging around her missile meat and the breakup that broke the internet. Hey, everybody. If you're new here, make sure you like and subscribe so you can stay up to date on all things internet drama, theme parks, and Ashley Trevino's missile meat. Ugh. And if you're a returning subscriber, make sure you click that notification bell so you never miss a video. We got it. We did it. In this first clip, Ashley's showing us what it's like to go out on a date with her and Uncle Fester.
His little note from me to him. He's my safe place. And then our dinner that they bought us.
Well, Theo Fester wasn't Ashley's safe place for very long because a few days later, he's putting her pink trash bags in her nasty ass used BMW.
Oh, okay, so what happened?
Hold on, did you see that? He's outside. He's looking at me get my stuff.
Oh, no.
Oh, look, he's helping me bring my stuff. He's helping me get my shit. Hold on.
Oh, sorry, you guys. That's a heck of loud. Holy shit.
Hey, sis. Sorry. I wasn't looking at the screen.
I got all this shit in my car.
She's on FaceTime, yeah, because she's packing up her stuff. Hold on. We're going to find out. She can't. She does. She knows.
I'm gonna miss you.
Anybody that knows me says that I'll tell you I won't ever put you out like that. I'll be like, I'm on live. Watch what you're doing.
Alright, bye, Vince. Take care. You have my Instagram. You can message me. Yeah, don't be a stranger.
Kimchi, I told her why she acting like that. She knows she'll be back tomorrow. I said that to her.
Hold on. I need to get my shit.
Just in case you're wondering why the Temu lawyer is on TikTok live, it's obviously because she wants views, and Ashley was not on live at this time, but Ashley was on a FaceTime call with her Temu lawyer, who is also a mutual friend between Ashley and Theo Fester.
So is the Temu lawyer like under? Is she, because they're like a pyramid scheme, right? So is she under Ashley? So does it go like what's his face? The one who has the fake teeth. Santos, Ashley, then Timu lawyer?
No, Timu lawyer is not a part of that.
Oh.
No, that's going to come later.
Oh, okay.
But
Because
basically,
it seems like Ashley's if you were on the back end of it all, you know what I mean, like where you're working with them, it looks like she's making him and she's making the Timu lawyer. Like if you didn't know up front, like as they're building their subscribers or whatever.
no, the Timu lawyer is the lady that was doing the cease and desist, and she's paralegal. That's why we call her the Timu lawyer. But I think she's related to Uncle Fester, or she's really good friends with Uncle Fester. That's a different.
Oh, so they're just chasing clout off of Ashley?
Yeah, that's a different part of the multiverse.
Okay, multiverse. What is this, Avengers Assemble?
Yeah. In this next clip, Theo Fester is telling us all why he got rid of Ashley and her smelly nunu. Allegedly.
Somebody said, why did you guys break up? I'm gonna tell you, this is what happened yesterday. We took off from Florida at 10:30 in the morning. We had to stop in a town where my mom and drop off the vehicle that we had and pick up my truck. This is at 11 o'clock at night. I went and stopped to see my daughter. My son wanted to see his mom, so we stopped. She got upset because I stopped at my ex's house so that I could see my daughter and my son could see his mom. And she said that was disrespectful of me to stop at my ex's house for me to see my daughter and for my son to see his mom. And that was a straw for me because I'm a family man. I don't give a dang. I want to see my daughter regardless. And I know my ex wants to see my son, which lives with me. I got full custody of my son. My ex has full custody of my daughter, and so we have to do this. We have to deal with each other regardless. Well, she got upset. Ash got upset because I stopped at my ex's house. And so she was upset. We didn't speak for an hour and a half driving home. It was another hour and a half drive home. And after that, I made the decision. You know what? It's not even worth it. Not even worth it. So I let her stay at the house last night.
In this next clip, Theo Fester is telling us what we all already know by now, that it wasn't really a skit, that they are really broken up, and he's glad to be rid of Ashley because she belongs in the streets.
And this is not a skit, all right? This is not a skit. 99% of you guys know that she belongs to the streets. I know you guys try to tell me. I know y'all do. I appreciate it. But to answer the biggest question that everybody's asking, did I put hands on her? Did I choke her? Did I did it? No, absolutely not. Me and my cousin are enjoying some Ojos Locos, little nachos, enjoying the afternoon, enjoying the breakup.
In this next clip, Theo Fester breaks down a little bit more what really happened and why he ultimately decided that the Nunu wasn't worth it anymore.
No, she didn't ignore my daughter. She was reading a book, and my daughter opened the door to the truck and said, "Hey, Ash," really excited, and Ash just, "Hey," just like, I was right next to my daughter, and I was like, no. Yeah, that doesn't fly with me. Red flag? Yeah. We get married? Absolutely no. No. We did not get married. She was never even my girlfriend. Never even my girlfriend. No, she didn't. No, she stayed at the house a few times, but no, she did not live with me. Yeah, she's having her house remodeled, the house that she's getting, yeah. Yeah, we're broke up.
Okay, so there's a few things that I just don't believe Theo Fester about in this whole clip thing that we had going on. So several times he mentions the word breakup and we broke up and I'm not getting back with her and blah, blah, blah. Then he wants to try to sit there and tell us that he was never her boyfriend. She was never his girlfriend. I think that part's a lie. I think maybe he told Ashley that they were together, or at least maybe if he didn't really say the words verbally, that he kind of implied it by letting her stay there, by smelling her noo-noo, by letting her clean up his house for him, by letting her wash all his dishes for him. And I think Ashley thought because he let her do all those things for him that she was his wifey.
I think he was just letting her think whatever she wanted to think. And then he was just playing it off, just like whatever. And he wasn't denying anything, so he was kind of like leading her on by not denying it. And then it probably was like a friends with benefits in his view. You know what I mean? He was thinking, oh, I got somebody to clean my house. I got, if I got the beer goggles on, then whatever. He wasn't telling her that she wasn't his girlfriend. So she just assumed that everything's going smoothly. So in her eyes, she's thinking, I got a boyfriend. I got my things here. He's letting me move my things in. Because what guy is going to let a woman bring her stuff into your house? Like, if I'm a man and she's moving her stuff into my house, I don't know if I'm gonna let her do that, especially for like friends or whatever. If she's in a hard place at the time, yeah, I'd be like, okay, you could take the room downstairs or whatever over there and like pack your stuff over there. But it wasn't like that. It was like,
well, he didn't want her upstairs. Remember?
He didn't. So he had her downstairs.
Yeah. Remember when he was like, oh, she was like, let's go upstairs, and he was like, bitch. Remember that?
Yeah, I thought he was just drinking and watching TV when that happened.
He was asleep.
Right.
I don't know.
But were they sleeping in the same room? Was she like, come on, let's go to bed?
No, she wasn't asleep. She was on live.
No. Like he was dozing off because he was drunk, and she's so used to him coming up to the room and going to sleep with her. She was like, come upstairs and come to bed with me, And he was like, what the fuck? Okay.
That's why I think that she thought they were a thing.
There was some other stuff that he said there that was, can't remember what he said, but there was like 3 things he said that didn't make sense. If she was just a friend or whatever. Oh, she said that she's got a house that she's rehabbing.
So she said she was in the process of buying a house. I personally think, you know how a house can go in escrow or whatever, and then you can lose it in escrow, like if your credit or your income or whatever is not like, because you have to do all that paperwork.
Yeah.
I think it fell through an escrow because she hasn't really talked about it.
He just said, she was just staying there until the little items were fixed or whatever. And he said it really fast, like he just glazed right over it. He
says it in other lives. He says that he never saw it. He doesn't really know anything. He's never seen proof that there's a house. So I think it fell through an escrow because she hasn't been making money for maybe a year. But when you go to buy a house, like that's not good enough. You know what I mean? Like you have to have your finances in order. Unless she was on like a first-time buyers program. But if you're on one of those, if they even exist anymore, I don't think the kind of house she was buying would be approved because it was like
a HUD home?
Yeah.
She can get a HUD home.
It wasn't like a HUD home. It was like a shack. It looked like a shack.
Yeah, but you can get HUD financing. Like that's our first-time buyers program that government provides.
Even if it's like condemnable looking?
Most of the time, that's the only thing that you're able to get approved for. So like once it's approved, like everything goes through, and then the only way you could lose it is if you don't make your first month's payment.
Then I don't know because she doesn't really talk about the house.
They were probably like, she probably was like, you got to fix this, this, and this before I move in, and then they were like, yeah, we'll fix that, and they fixed it, and then she's probably gonna end up moving in there.
I don't know. She says she's moving to LA.
LA. How about that? That's a flex.
In this next clip, Ashley is being normal, weird Ashley and saying she's jealous of another woman's body.
I'm legit so jealous of your body. Stop. I'm so jealous of your body. Your body. I need it done ASAP. Oh my gosh. Thank you.
Okay, so there's something really weird about Ashley in that clip. So I'm always saying how Ashley is like, she's not a happy person. She's super depressed, super like insecure, no self-esteem, just all the bad things. She's like nothing positive in her life or in her mind. So there's something about that clip that kind of proves that for me, because if you really pay attention, she's like, oh, I'm jealous of your body. But then she goes to like this weird, like kind of depressed look on her face, and she's just clapping her hands and being super weird.
I'm so jealous of your body. I need it done ASAP. Oh my gosh. Thank you.
I don't know. I think it's weird. I think it's really weird when another woman is jealous of another woman. I think that's weird. I think that's gross. It's one thing to be like, hey girl, you look good today. But she's not like, hey girl, you look good today. She's like, oh my God, I need your body. I'm so jealous. That's weird. That's creepy. And that's gross, in my opinion. In this next clip, Ashley's telling us if we go unfollow Theo Fester, she'll do a giveaway. But we all know that Ashley doesn't really do giveaways, so we're going to keep following Theo Fester because we want to hear all about how nasty she was to his kids.
Is your man there? What man? I don't have a man.
Mine's not working.
You tell him, girl.
I don't have a man. I'm single. Everybody go mass unfollow Uncle Fester. Go mass unfollow Uncle Fester, and I'll do a giveaway tonight. If y'all go mass unfollow him, I will do a giveaway tonight. Did we break up? Because we're just not compatible with each other. He didn't have a mansion. He just had a 2-story house that wasn't clean.
Can we point it away from her?
Literally, this is how he looks without his hat, you guys. That's how he looks without his hat.
How does somebody say that they don't look, that the person doesn't look good after they just finished dating them? Like they were literally dating them when they looked like that.
Well, that's normal. That's very okay. So think about like high school, middle school, young 20s. If you broke up with your boyfriend or girlfriend, you'd be like, well, you're ugly anyway. You know what I mean? Or I didn't like you anyway. Or your breath stank anyway. Like shit like that. It's giving like middle school breakup. I don't know, but he was her safe place, and she was like wanting him to like put a ring on it and shit. So I don't know.
He said that?
There's a clip. I don't know where the clip is.
That he says he wants to put a ring on?
No, she said I want him to put a ring on it.
Oh.
Now that Ashley's doxed Theo Fester and we know his real name is Renee Vasquez, she's going to be even nastier by calling his minor son. I thought she didn't like it when people called minor children on the internet.
Oh. He drinks from day up to day down. Like even before he goes to work, he's drinking. You should be drinking if you work at a power plant. And you hate your life if you're drunk all day. Literally. I can use all this against him to get his son taken away. Literally. Actually, let me call his son. We're going to call his son. I'm going to call his son as we speak right now. Say your daddy's online. I'm going to call his son right now. Hey, Alex. Please call your dad. He's on live with the Cheeseman page, and I don't want this shit to get bad, baby. But your dad's sitting there talking shit about me. You know I've been nothing but good to you and your sister. He's on live talking shit about me right now at a bar, Alex. He's sitting there saying that I'm bad, and I'm sitting there talking shit to him. Alex, you know I can make his life miserable, and I don't want to. Alex, you know I can make his life miserable, and I don't want to. Hi, Drake. But Alex, bro, like, look, your dad is literally on live right now with Carol C. Look. No, look. Your dad's talking shit right now, Alex. Like, your dad's at a bar. Turn your camera on. Turn your camera on. Okay, look, your dad is literally sitting there talking shit right now. Like, why is your dad sitting there talking shit? Alex, you know I've been out with this. Okay, so why?
I don't know who Ashley thinks she is, calling some 16-year-old and forcing him to get on FaceTime and saying, why is he doing it? Why? The kid's 16. He doesn't know what his dad is doing or why he's doing it. I think that's really weird. I think that's really gross. And that just shows everybody how toxic, nasty, and disgusting Ashley really is.
She's trying to manipulate him. She's like, you know what I could do to it? You know what I could do to him?
In this next clip, Ashley leaves Theo Fester and runs straight to Santos and Bree.
I said I just moved out my boyfriend's house. So I have all my stuff in my car. So
That was me when I moved over here.
Yeah. All right, thank you.
like I literally just left his house and came straight here. So
You've gone through it all.
and no, I cried like a couple tears and I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna cry no more. Yeah. And that's what I'm like, whatever. Like he's gonna eventually feel it. I'm okay because I make my money regardless. You don't need a guy.
What does making money got to do with a breakup? That has nothing to do with a breakup. I don't really understand why she's saying like I'll be fine because I'm gonna make my money anyway. Like that's just weird to me.
I couldn't focus on what she was saying because the bags in her eyes were so swollen. Like I think when she cries, her eyes swell and the filter couldn't filter out the bags under her eye. What? No?
That's not from her crying. That's just her genetics.
That's just the filter wasn't working.
There's a filter on there.
My goodness. I don't even know what she said. I couldn't focus. Just kept staring at the bags.
Well, if you couldn't help staring at her bags, in this next clip, we're going to get to see Ashley and her missile meet.
What?
God damn. Oh my God, what is that? Oh my God, what is that?
In this next clip, Bree's trying to hold in her laughter because Ashley's sitting there crying over Theo Fester.
Wait, was she wearing a jockstrap?
What?
What was the missile meat? What was that?
That was her nunu.
Was she wearing a jockstrap or something?
Why would she be wearing a jockstrap?
What was that?
That was her missile meat.
But there was like something there. What was that?
Her nunu.
No. That was like a jockstrap or something. Wasn't it? No? I don't even want to look that close. I don't even want to know. I don't. I really don't. We can move on now.
Yeah, because Santos didn't turn it on. Oh hell no.
In this next clip, Ashley's going to say that Bree's not her manager and then turn around and ask Bree what's her Kick username.
No, Bree's not my manager. Bree. My kick is Ash Trevino, right? Ash Trevino? Ash Trevino kick. I don't know where the other food is. My kick is Ash Trevino.
In this next clip, we finally get to see the man, the myth, the legend, the CEO of TikTok, basic white boy, Wes Wave.
What's up, everybody? This is Wes, right here, the CEO of TikTok.
Nice.
Hey.
Not the Fiji. That's mine, right? Oh, have you ever tried this?
I got more at the party.
Have you ever tried this combo? You gotta try the Ash Trevino snack. They bought it for me. You gotta try it.
Should I try?
Ashley, that man don't want to try the Ash Trevino snack. He looks like he only eats lettuce and air.
They bought it for me. You gotta try it.
Should I try
Hey, I'm
this?
gonna walk out to my car and get my little energy.
You're gonna get the energy?
Yeah. I got one more.
Yeah. Get his contact right now. Yo, look at Ash. Yeah, let's see. You gotta dance. Yeah.
Okay, well, maybe I was wrong. He drinks energy drinks too.
Are you getting douchebag vibes?
What?
Douchebag vibes.
No, that's what I get from you.
Love you. The guy with the glasses, do you get douchebag vibes from him?
White boy West Wave?
Yeah.
He's just I don't have an opinion on him right now.
You don't get the vibe from him, like the douchebag?
He's weird. He's weird. He's white boy weird.
White boy?
Weird West Wave. That's
Say
his
that
name.
10 times fast.
Yeah.
But you know, you can't hate the player because if all of them are paying him, he's a genius. I gotta give it up to him. Props.
We'll see how long it lasts. I give it 6 months max.
6 months. What's gonna happen in 6 months?
I think that Ashley's not going to get paid. She's not going to realize she's not getting paid what she should be getting paid for a while because we all know she's a little slow. I think so that's going to fall apart. Then I think that Santos is going to catch on to white boy West Wave is taking more of a cut than he should, or he's making shady deals or some shit. I don't know. Maybe it'll work out. I think Bree and Santos are going to come out better than Ashley with all of it because more people are going to watch Bree and Santos. Bree's pretty. She's nice to look at. She's controversial. Sure. She's a shitty mom. Yeah. But it seems like she's trying, whereas Ash Trevino's not trying. She doesn't care about her kids. There's a video I'm working on where she's like basically like telling them don't spend money when they go to like Target or places like that. So whatever. Anyway, so I think people are always going to watch Bree and Santos for those reasons. People do like controversial people. Look at you guys watching me talk about Ashley. People like controversy. People like drama. But people don't like bad people. So I don't think Ashley's going to make it. I think 6 months top with white boy West Wave. Either he's going to get tired of her or she's going to get tired of him. I don't know. But who knows? Charging $3 for OnlyFans might work out for Ashley. We don't know. If you subscribe to her fans, I'm coming to get you. In this next clip, influencer Ashley Trevino is going to show us her makeup routine. Ew.
That's some magic makeup if it does anything.
Magic makeup.
Magic makeup.
We need a magic makeup mic to enter the scene because we'll have white boy West Wave and then magic makeup Mike. It's what dreams are made of.
Okay.
Everything. I have a whole style.
Yeah, we did bring chips, hot Cheetos, and bean dip. Y'all didn't bring me none? We did. Oh, y'all.
Hey, can't forget dessert.
Exactly. Oh, we did. So everything is done.
I'm all clean.
We got lettuce. Yeah, vanilla and chocolate.
I don't know what's worse, her loud mouth smacking that gum or that nasty, dirty, moldy looking sponge. Ew. What What the hell is wrong with that nasty ass sponge? Is that her fingernails that have been embedded into the nasty sponge? Why is it brown?
Everything else, huh?
We'll clean it.
We got lettuce. Yeah, vanilla and chocolate.
Sorry. That's funny. Imagine if Ashley was putting her makeup on right now. Sorry, go ahead.
He saw the clip before you guys did. Anyway, in this next clip, watching Ashley put on her makeup is very much giving Judy D. That time she almost passed out from a nasty, gross, smelly, moldy, infested sponge, allegedly. Ugh. So if you don't know who Judy D is, that's my girl. She has been working very hard to get her YouTube channel to where it is. I was watching the girl when she had like 50,000 subs and she just blew up over the course of a year. Go subscribe to her channel. But basically, Judy D goes to the lowest rated makeup artist in whatever city she's in. She, I think, currently lives in Dubai or somewhere over there. And every time I see Ashley Trevino put on her makeup, I'm reminded of one of Judy D's videos, and it's very much giving unsanitary. Ew.
Chocolate. I like that. Where's Santa? Oh, Dubai. What?
His phone is right here. He put it right here. I don't know where he went though.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. I don't know where he went. Santos put his phone right here. No. I don't know where he went though, to be honest.
I mean, if you know you're going to be on TikTok live or you're live streaming all the time, at least wipe that shit off with a baby wipe or a makeup remover or a wet paper towel, something before you put that shit in the view of the camera. I mean, you can see yourself in the viewfinder of the phone. Why would you put that nasty, gross, bed bug infested nasty sponge for everyone to see? I mean, she's been using the same sponge since I knew who she was in November of 2024, and we're halfway through 2025. Ew.
I work the morning show, so I'm gonna forget it. Every single time, I'm like, where's so-and-so?
Where's Santos?
Your mom.
What is that? What is that face? Is that her teeth? Why's her teeth look like that?
She looks like a what are those from the Grinch? What are those? She looks like a who? She looks like a who from Whoville.
She don't what? She don't have a filter. I know. She's been doing it all day. Oh, well, yeah. Here. Should we use the guacamole and the pico de gallo in these containers? Do we leave them in there? Yeah. Right. And the chips? I don't think so.
You know what it reminds me of when Ashley's sticking that black eyeliner in her eyeball like that? It reminds me of that part of that verse in that Cardi B song where she's like, bitch is gonna get pink eye. Dusty ass bitch, you got pink eye. But what do you guys think about today's video? What do you think about the fact that Ashley Trevino can't keep a man? Theo Fester's telling all of her business. She's doxing him and his minor children, and she's still using that nasty moldy sponge? Ew. What do you think about the fact that White Boy West Wave is now her manager, or Santos's manager, and now Santos and Bree's her manager, or whatever kind of pyramid scheme that they're working over there? Do you think that Ashley Trevino is going to be the next big live streamer? Do you think that Ashley's going to knock out Wendy Ortiz from all streaming platforms and she's going to be the one that we all want to be like? Do you think that we should all just give Ashley Trevino our $3 so we can see her slanging around that missile meat? Ew. Or do you think that Ashley Trevino and her nasty, moldy, bed bug ridden, allegedly sponge need to get off of Kick, get off of live streaming? Make sure you let me know in the comments below. Ew. That's going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And if you want to stay up to date on all things internet drama, theme parks, and Ashley Trevino's muscle meat, make sure you like and subscribe. Until next time. Did I say missile meat? I keep thinking I'm saying muscle meat.
Meat muscle.
Did I say missile meat though? This is ridiculous.
Meat.
Yes, missile meat.
Meat muscle.
No, it's missile meat.
Missile muscle?
It's missile meat.
The jock strap. What is that?
That was her missile meat.
There was something. It was like she was wearing something red, but there was something white in the middle.
That was her underwear.
No.
That was her underwear holding up the missile meat.
That's disgusting. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Ugh.
She says she got a fat.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
That's disgusting.